Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Nazam. I'm a food and lifestyle vlogger from Nigeria, and for those of you who have been here for a while now, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming here and subscribing to my channel. I'm really appreciative of all you guys' comments, engagement, and I've been seeing that there's been a lot of engagement on my chatty series. So this video is in two parts. I'm just going to be talking about how we don't have rights in Nigeria, especially using this immigration case that's been going on online as an example, and then the second part is going to be with my friend Oyuko. She's Dr. Hunnay on YouTube here. I'm going to link her video down below. Go to her channel. I think she's talking about how we have to worship our husbands. She's a young doctor, she's married, and she's doing big things. She's also into makeup. She's a hustler, in fact. Like, just go to her channel. I'm sure you might find one or two things interesting. And she just started her YouTube channel, so it'd be nice for her to, for you guys to go there, say hello, say that I sent you. It will really mean a lot to me. Anyway, so on to the topic of today. I'm here to talk about something that I saw on Instagram as usual, and it did not make me happy at all, and I thought that I'll just talk about it in general because there's been a lot of cases in Nigeria and so many experiences I've had personally, and I'm sure some of you can also attest to this, that in Nigeria women don't really have rights. So do women, we as women, do we really not have rights in Nigeria, or is it our customs, traditions, culture that kind of hinder those laws or kind of hinder the freedom of women? I think we have some laws, but even the customs and traditions and the culture that we have as Nigerians also comes in the way a lot of implementing those laws, or even in the society in general. I mean, take this immigration case for example. So I'm going to tell you what happened, but there was this video of some ladies that work in the immigration doing the Bob Daddy challenge, which is basically a transformation video where you wear just something basic and then you transform into a nice, pretty looking, nicely dressed lady or person. So these women started with their immigration uniform and then transformed into like just really nice dresses, and they were all looking so pretty. I really enjoyed seeing the challenge. So that's how they were now penalized by the immigration, that they were looking for indecent dressing, that basically that they embarrassed the immigration service. So I think this is the letter they got. I'm going to try and show you guys somewhere on this screen. So they said the attention of the Comptroller General has been drawn to the video clip trending in the social media in recent times, which revealed a rather disturbing and embarrassing display of indecent flaunting of your bodies, desecration of service uniform / beret, and the use of inappropriate language, thereby sabotaging the values upheld by the service. Wow. To state the obvious, your act has caused a lot of embarrassment. So them doing the Bob Daddy challenge basically caused a lot of embarrassment to the Nigerian Immigration Service. In line with our standard as a parliamentary organization, is considered scandalous. And God, so because they did transformation challenge, their act is now scandalous. Wow. And an act of unbecoming of an officer, and therefore a violation of Baba. It's a serious misconduct liable to dismissal from service. Wow. So because they did transformation video where they wore their uniform and then changed to another outfit, is now in their words scandalous misconduct which warrants dismissal from service. You people should join me. Like, is this called for? I don't think so. In view of the foregoing, therefore, you are requested to make a representation within 72 hours of receipt of this letter why disciplinary action should not be taken against you for violation of the following: that basically that they've partaken in immoral behavior, sabotage, and oh my God, like, we're so backward. This query letter just made me sad. Is this what women have to deal with in Nigeria? Like, first of all, not that the immigration service is not important, but basically I saw a lot of US Army officials doing this same transformation video and they were not queried. I understand maybe because they wore the uniform, but how did they do anything scandalous just because they transformed? And mind you, the clothes these women changed into were not even that revealing, maybe just sleeveless. So it just goes to show you how the Nigerian system is very patriarchal and just biased towards women. I did not appreciate it at all, because like, what have they done? They did nothing wrong. They probably just wanted to be different, which is why they wore their uniform, and then this is what it has led to. I felt bad though. I was like, Nigeria, we have we in Nigeria have a very long way to go. Like, it just reminds me of how, like, in Nigeria, nobody takes you seriously unless you're married. Even the mechanic wants to talk to your husband. Once you say, oh, I'm going home to meet my husband, they're clapping for you. But if you're a single woman, they expect you to be working at all hours. Even to rent an apartment is difficult as a woman. It's difficult as a woman. I was just sad because I was like, of course, I know that most of this is caused because our society in general is, the foundation of our society is based on cultural and religious ideas, and so maybe sometimes tradition is what influences this kind of decisions. Like, obviously these men, the people querying these women are mostly men, and probably they are very religious, and probably that's why they see it as indecent, because what they have done is just basically transforming someone else. They were not showing nude pictures of themselves. They were not showing nude, they were not sharing videos where they were naked. This was just them changing an outfit. It made me really, really sad, to be honest. It made me so, it just highlighted how many sexist experiences women might have in this country. Like, just what did these people do wrong here? Like, anyway, you guys comment down below, let me know if you see anything they did wrong. Were they right to just do the transformation video in their uniform? Should they not have done that? Should they have gotten a query for being scandalous? And were they responsible for any sabotage according to the query? Like, was it necessary for them to get that kind of letter, even telling them that they could be dismissed because of this, that they should come in 72 hours of receiving the letter to defend themselves? I just felt it wasn't necessary. To me, I thought like Nigerians were taking it too far, or the Nigerian Immigration Service was taking it too far. I don't see how they embarrassed their position by doing that. It made me sad as a woman that you can't even just express yourself just because you're in a position of, you're in such a position in the government. And the worst part though is that if you're trying to highlight these issues, they will just mark you as a feminist, that you're angry, that you're just looking for trouble, that you need a man in your life. And that's just not the case. Like, sometimes it's just about being a decent human and like just seeing the wrong in basic things that we are doing in this country. Like, how can this be an issue? It really, really baffles. Anyway, I would very much like to hear any of your experiences. If you've had something like this happen to you, maybe just any situation where you've been, queried for dressing indecently when you're not dressing indecently, or just anything that as a woman you felt that you had experienced and wouldn't have been the case if you were a man. Just share down below, let me know, because I feel like I'm sure one or two of you have experiences that will actually enlighten some of us. Like, for me, I feel like it was while I was living in Abuja trying to rent an apartment. I had such a difficult time. Every time they asked me, am I single, do I have a family, what job do I do, it was stressful to get the right apartment just because I was single, and many landlords do not want any single woman, and I don't know why. So for me, I think that's the most sexist thing I've ever gone through in this country. And the thing is, once they see you as someone who is raising alarm for all these things, they think maybe you're trying to, that you just want to change ideas, whereas you're just fighting for equality and the same rights and to be treated equally as men. And I just wish that there are more women in positions of power in this country. Maybe this kind of backwardness will not be seeing so much of it, because it's not even called for. Like, if it was a woman, I'm sure they will understand that this is not indecent. It doesn't warrant for a sack letter. It doesn't warrant for you threatening to dismiss the person. It doesn't warrant for a query, I don't know, but I don't know. Nigeria, we are too backward, and it's painful. It's painful to watch. It's painful to experience. It's painful to hear. And I've heard of cases whereby women cannot even run for political positions in their state of residence, or because maybe they are not indigenous of the state and they've married a man from the state, so they don't qualify for political positions. And then when they go back to their own state to run, it's like, oh, you married out of a state, you're no longer an indigenous. So as a woman in this country, it's hard though, I won't lie, it's hard. And it's so weird because I don't know what the root of these things are. Is it just our culture? Is it just our tradition? And even in cases where there's been laws to ensure that there's equality in all forms between men and women, like the rule on women qualifying for property, like, or gender mutilation, these things still happen. Like, women still don't get property from some of their family members in cases of death. Like, I don't know, just being a woman in this country, time is sometimes, there's so many instances where I can tell you that we've suffered just because we are women. But I can't even start to count all of them here. I can't even start to list all of them. Anyway, before I start rambling, I think that's it for today's video. I don't want to make it too long. I just wanted to kind of open the table up for discussion, so I'll hear your own sexist experiences, any situation where you've been looked down upon as a woman or treated unfairly because you're a woman. I just want to hear. I'm not here to, have this whole feminist or not feminist argument. I just want to hear you guys' experiences and stories. And I mean, sometimes when we see a spade, we should call it a spade. Like this immigration case, it wasn't necessary at all. And I just wanted to hear you guys' opinion. And I've really been enjoying coming here, talking to you guys about these things and reading your opinions. I read all of, so I'm sure you guys too read them when you go to the comment section. So many people have so many interesting points, and it's just good to see. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, of course, like the video, drop a comment, share with a friend, hear their opinions, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. As I said, I upload 2 times a week, sometimes even more if I have extra videos for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye.